Classic rock, Arrow 93.1 with War, Cisco Kid. We're looking forward to the weekend, but it seems a lot.
Points in bunches if you're willing to execute and you're willing to play good defense. And I think the fatigue factor, once again, coming in with Minnesota, they weren't able to sustain that. And once we get some momentum, we get on a roll, we're very, very difficult to beat because we have so many people that can hurt you in so many different ways. Kobe are willing to distribute the basketball and take advantage of their role players and knocking down shots. And it put so much pressure on Minnesota, they just didn't know what to do. They couldn't make any adjustments.
All right, the T-Wolves are done. Upcoming, the San Antonio Spurs, undefeated against the Lakers in the regular season. This is a team that obviously is a great team year in and year out. Arguably the best player in the league, and Tim Duncan, David Robinson's still there. They certainly have a solid supporting cast. Why did the Lakers have so much difficulty against the Spurs this season?
Well, we played them, I think, a couple times without Shaq, so that was one of the reasons. And I think that they do an extremely good job at executing their offense in terms of staying space. They have excellent three-point shooters. Bruce Bowen is, I think, the top three-point shooter in the league. They've got other guys who can knock down outside shots. So if you're double-teaming Tim Duncan, he's a willing passer. They have guys who cut, and they all have all those guys that spot up and hit threes. So if you don't double team Duncan, he's going going to score on your power forward, which has been one of our defensive weaknesses this year. And they also, or when he does kick it out, then you've got guys knocking down their outside shots. And one of the things that their coach, Greg Popovich, has done in the second half of the season is encourage them to run. So now they're a fast-breaking team whenever they get that opportunity, and they're performing very well in their transition game. And we get to see our old, Laker nemesis, a pick and roll, run an awful lot too with Tim Duncan and their excellent guard in Tony Parker. So we're going to have to defend that, and that's caused us problems in the past too.
Kurt, Steve and I were having a massive disagreement yesterday, and I feel that this San Antonio team is a different team, a better team than it has been.
You said they're going to beat the Lakers. It's over. That's what you said. You said it's over. He's even betting me that San Antonio beats the Lakers.
He won't even let me finish a comment here.
Right.
I thought this is a much better team, and I think that the faces have changed. He feels it's the same old San Antonio lack of heart and lack of character that will do them in. And I don't feel that. I'd say you look at Ginobili, you look at Parker, you look at Malik Rose, you look at Steven Jackson. You're talking about a different cast of characters than a couple of years ago.
I agree with that to a certain extent. That Jackson has definitely helped them out. I like the way that Tony Parker has improved his ball game. They've got Speedy Claxton, who comes in, who can also present us problems with his ability to push the basketball. They have some guys that can match up with Shaq and cause him some problems in Duncan and Robinson and Willis. But Robinson, it does not look like the same player anywhere near even of last year. He's got a knee problem. He's got a back problem. He's having a very difficult time playing basketball games, and he does not like to absorb the pounding that Shaq is going to present to him. One of the things that we've already talked about as a coaching staff is make sure that we get Shaq to dominate them inside in our transition game. These guys underneath, because I think that there still is some fear factor. There's obviously a physical miss that they're going to have to deal with. So if we can get the ball inside the Emperor and make their big guys pay, punish them, and probably get them in foul trouble, it's going to be very beneficial to us.
Listen up, Laker haters. Another loss coming up for the San Antonio Spurs, all right? Another loss to the hands